I feel like we legitimately just talked about a variation of this yesterday. Oh boy. So, of course, never to be outdone, Ubisoft has stepped up the bat. And the pirate game Skull and Bones, which took 11 years, and I'm not shitting you. Let's look at development. This game began development in 2013. It is currently 2024. Some of us were freshmen in college or just getting to college. And now we're full-on adults with our own places with our own children. That is how long ago, and that's how long this game has been in fucking development. But 11 years. Now, don't just focus on the amount of time it's been in development. The project reportedly cost Ubisoft more than $120 million. That is $120 million of just development, with probably another $30 million tacked on top of it for marketing and press and getting the game out there and yada, 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 and all that stuff. So when he says that this is a quadruple-A game, that's because this game cost quadruple-A prices. It took quadruple-A time. And it's going to be a quadruple-A flop. Because $70 upfront, which means it probably has a $100 edition, of course. Probably with some outfits for your pirate and a skin for your ship or something along those lines. But on top of that, it has microtransactions and battle passes, which means it's going to have seasons. And to quote the man himself, so that you hear what he had to say, you will see that Skull and Bones is a fully fledged game. It's a very big game, and we feel that people will see how vast and complete that game is. It's a really fun triple, quadruple A game, and that will deliver in the long run. No, it won't. It won't deliver in the long run. The recent failures of AAA studios and their live service models will be studied in a few years about how a lot of these AAA studios simply collapse. Like, seriously, take a step back and look at the amount of studios in the last 6 years that have just shuttered. Or if they didn't shutter, they got gobbled up for pennies by Microsoft. Or if they didn't shutter, Sony stabbed them in the back with a soul-stealing sword, and now they're what's that thing from Kung Fu Panda? The third one, where like he used his chi to turn them into like the jade necklaces. That's Sony. Sony is the ox, and they find these AAA studios and they kill them and turn them into those jade necklaces so that they can summon them and throw them forth anytime they need them to like whip up something real quick or go help out another studio on a project. But this is just it's an expansion and a continuation of what I said yesterday about looter shooters and live service model. Everyone needs a live service game, because the idea is my game is going to pop off like Destiny, or it's going to pop off like Warframe, or it's going to have like steady income for me like Division 2, or it's going to be popular like one of those not AAA, but one of those live service games, one of those free to play games on Steam. But for the most part, 87% of them, they flop. And a game that's been in development for 11 years, which has changed engine 3 times, I believe, that has cost you $120 million to create and $30 million more to market and spread information about it, which costs $70 in this economy, with how burnt out gamers are, and the fact that we're basically waiting to see people with money play games and see how it looks on Twitch before we're like, this looks fun, I'll put money into it. This game ain't gonna do good. For the most part, Sea of Thieves has been doing what you've been doing for like the last 6 years. This game, yeah. This is just another example of the live service like the live service graveyard that's currently consuming studios. Ubisoft is a little bit bigger than most other studios because they have a lot, and I do mean a lot of games under their cap. But Skull and Bones is just going to be another one of those games that they shut the servers down in 2 years. It happened to the Epic Quest of, what was it? The Quest for Epic Loot. It happened to Hyperscape. It happened to a bunch of other Ubisoft games that they tried to use to capitalize on things that other people were doing. Hyperscape was supposed to be a faster, more fun version of Fortnite. It's dead. Fortnite is still here. The Epic Quest for Loot was supposed to be like this super fun game that you can play on PC and then play on your phone and be the guy setting up traps to kill people coming in. That game's gone, and there are like 30 clones on your phone today that have completely stolen its design. Like, Ubisoft is always late to the party, and every time they show up, they Ubisoft is the person that gets invited to the potluck and shows up with the potato salad with the raisins in it. And they only did the potato salad with the raisins in it because they had Laverne's potato salad last time at the potluck, and it was fantastic, and they're trying to show up Laverne. But you're not going to show up Laverne because she's a A1 cook. Like Laverne's from Georgia. She knows how to use all her spices. Boy. But let me know what you guys think. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about this whole live service insanity that is essentially continuing right now. And I will catch you in the next one. Peace.